Hello, welcome to Spin with Nature. Today I got a little project on my hands that I'm going to start. And it's miserable outside, so I'm here in the shop. I'll be making a forge out of a number 10 can. And I'll be walking through that process as I go and explain a little better. And we're going to be lining it with plaster of Paris and sand, drilling holes, putting a torch head in it. Sounds pretty simple. So let's get started on this. Okay, now I've already got my holes drilled in here. It's pretty easy. For the lines, to keep them straight, let's use a square. Put a line down through the center. These ridges make a really nice measuring point. I already know that I'll be filling this part that's solid with the mixture of plaster of Paris and sand. Went to the first line, drilled a hole. Went to the last line, drilled another hole. And I just made it easier for my legs. Which these are 1/2-inch holes. We always did say that. Just using a 1/2-inch bolt here. A couple nuts. Put those on the inside. That'll hold it secure till the mixture gets set up. And on the side, I went down halfway from the bottom groove up to the lip, and halfway, which I think about 2 inches. That's an inch hole. I'll be putting this short nipple in here. This is actually 1.5 inches long. The inside diameter, which is going to be around 3 1/4 inches once I pull it out. I'm going to have that set with the propane tank. As you can see there, the pipe will be from the outside to that tank, and then we'll put the mixture around it. So, 2 inches, drilled a half inch hole. Drilled an inch hole 2 inches in. Excuse me. Got my leg holes drilled. So we'll go ahead and put the bolts in. And then we're going to mix up the mixture. Stick around. Okay, there's the legs are in. I'm going to have to set those. Once that mixture's in there, the bolts are going to be held very secure. And then, so the next thing I'm going to do is put the pipe, 1.5-inch pipe in for the port. And then we're going to start putting our mixer in. Okay, I got the leg bolts in. I got the propane tank in the center of the can. This is going to give me my inside diameter and should work out pretty well. There's no messing up on this. I drilled these holes here to start with. They're way too far away, but it doesn't matter because they'll be sealed. So you should always learn from your mistakes and then just keep talking. Okay, so I got the propane tank in the center, I got the leg bolts in, and now I'm ready to put the plaster of Paris mixture in with the sand. That'll be 50-50, and you can't go wrong with that. So stick around. Okay, so here we go. Put a little sand in, put a little plaster of Paris in. Can't go wrong. I'm using the whole 4-pound container. Just because there's no sense mixing up a handful of stuff and then find out it's not enough. I already have these measured out, so I know that's going to be a 50-50 mix. Can't go wrong. Just like that. Looks like I'm really going to have a lot left over, but I think it'll be a nice little stepping stone if nothing else. I'm just going to mix this dry. And then add a little water. What I'm looking for here is a nice, like a really thick oatmeal. You want it to flow, but the more water you put in, the more water you got to take out. So you're looking at a longer set time. So I'm just going to get this mixed as well as I can by hand. And then I'm going to add my water, get my little thick oatmeal, and then I'm going to start dropping it into the can. Okay, so that's what I got. Oatmeal. The whole key is to get it mixed evenly. Yeah, make sure that water gets moved around. So we're now going to fill the bottom of the can. Look at that, I need to go into that business. Yep, no air in there. Okay, now we'll get that propane tank centered as best we can. Alright, tape measure please. About 1.5 inches. So where I should put this should be about 1.5 inches. So you need to go this way. 1.5 inches. 3/4. Looking good. About 1.5 inches outside the can here. Okay, so now we're going to fill up the inside. Let's just go ahead and put that pipe in there before we forget it, right? Yeah. Four pounds of plaster of Paris is about what you need for a number 10 can. Now I'm just going to tap it and get it to settle here a little bit. And get these legs where I want them. So far so good though. Okay, this is what we got. I went ahead and pulled the legs out. I'm going to put this on a different pedestal. I wasn't crazy about them bolts holding all that weight. So there's a couple keynotes on this. When you're taking this tank out of here, it's going to have a vacuum. What you do is drill a hole in the back to release that suction back here. Went a lot smoother once I've done that. So lesson learned. So this is it. This is what we got. So we got the pipe. I'm going to clean that out, make sure that's got a good run in there now. We'll build a wood frame underneath of it. And then give us a chance to set. This took about 20 minutes. And boy, this went quick. Had a lot of heat. It's still damp on the inside, but I think once there's a flame struck into there, it's going to dry that out really quick. So, first one. So the only mistakes you make in life is not learning from your mistakes. And this was a pretty good learning tool here. So I can see myself making another one of these in the future with a lot more corners cut in it. And this is going a lot smoother than what it did. But that's what we got though. Well, that's the first one. That ain't bad. So we're just going to let this dry and work on getting the port cleaned out a little better. And then we'll get a frame and fire it up. Well, there you go. We got one out of there. That was a good learning experience. I was always curious why it had a hole through both ends. This one didn't, and I found out that if you make a long knife, you got to do it. If you want a 12-inch knife, you have to make it 6 inches because that's all you can get inside of it. How's that? So it's nice to have a hole in the back. That way you can put a longer blade all the way through it. So I might do that in the future. This one worked out pretty good. I'm going to move on now to probably some tools. I've been looking to make a scraper for bows, and maybe some carving tools. A carving knife, definitely. That's next in the plans. It was a pretty good learning experience though. There's a good, this is the torch I got from Lowe's, the Burns-O-Matic Max Heat torch, about 50 bucks. And it made a really big difference. It had a bigger nozzle than what the other one had. Did quench it in canola oil, which is something new, and it smells pretty good right now. Ready for some deep fried food. I can understand it. But so I'm gonna finish this knife out, do some file work on it, put a handle on it, and I'll show you the finished product. But so far this forge has got 50 bucks in it for the nozzle. That's it. Everything else I had around the shop, so it makes it even better. So stick around, let me get this knife finished and I'll show you what we got.